Okay. At the end of the day, you have to deprive yourself. Yes. Your body needs to be deprived. Okay. Look up the people who do the intermittent fasting. It's good for your body to not constantly be processing food. Okay? Hello, beautiful people. It's Mama Goob. So today we're going to look at the Tuesday morning upload of Alexandra Rodriguez. And we are blessed with a what I eat in a day. Are you guys psyched or what? I know the anticipation is just overwhelming. Let's press play and find out what our dear Alex eats in a day on Weight Watchers. Okay. Okay, so we got a full glam Alex except for the hair. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong, but I listened to 3 seconds as I was loading the page. We might be we might be treated to a commercial. Let's see.
Hey you guys, welcome back to a new video, or welcome if you're new. I wanted to come in here and do a very quick intro to this video today because it's going to be a what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers. So I just wanted to preface and just come in here and say not every video is going to now be Weight Watchers focused.
Well, okay, I wouldn't mind if it was Weight Watchers focused, guys. She's got really nothing else to talk about. She really needs to steer away from talking about her son because she's fucking that up. So what else is she going to talk about? More shopping?
But I do vlog my life, and I am currently on a weight loss journey, going on Weight Watchers. I have been posting a lot more frequently, like pretty much every day over on my Healthier Alex.
Yeah, I just checked it because I figured after we'd look at it. I don't really see anything new, but we'll take a peek.
Instagram. So if you want more of this content, it'll all be there, but it will still be like normal vlogs. But in the vlogs, I might share about points. I might share about what I'm eating. And that's a big part of my life right now. And I just vlog my life.
So do you think this is going to lose her followers? I don't. I think she's going to gain followers because we're all betting how long it'll last.
Totally understand if you ever want to like skip those videos, that's so fine. But
yes, she does though have to be very sensitive for the triggered people. By the way, so before, as I was getting ready this morning, I was watching a cynical dude video about people were upset that Rapids Water Park, which is the local-ish water park from where I live here in Florida. It's not that close, but if we were going to go to a water park nearby, we'd either go Orlando, which is really far, or the Rapids, which is in West Palm Beach, rather. Not Palm Beach. Oof. They've had scales on the tops of their slides, so you have to walk up a whole mess of stairs, and it's usually a long line, and by the time you get there, right before you get on the slide, they have scales. They've done that since the 90s. So a lot of these fat activists thinks that history started... I'm sorry, I keep slipping. History started the day they started paying attention. Those slides have been there forever. You know what? Rapids isn't fat phobic. Rapids, if you've ever been like on the higher end of the weight spectrum and gone down a water slide, can y'all tell me what happens? It's not to protect the slide, it's to protect you because you go down these water slides when you're at the top of the weight or overweight like a gunshot. Okay? So I don't know if you've ever hit another person while on a water slide. So the only last time I ever went to a water park was in Orlando. It was the one through Universal Studios. And I had my weight loss surgery. I was at goal weight. But so I went with my kids in a raft one that has like a lot of people. It's a circular one. And we were going down we're going down the slide. And toward the end, I hit my head against another person's head. It ruined my day. That's how bad it hurt. So, and I wasn't even heavy. I think the guy was, well, obviously the guy was bigger than me because, I was like 150 pounds back then, and it was a fairly normal, bigger guy. So they don't do that to be assholes. They do that for safety, for you and of other people. Now, where I always had objections to Rapids Water Park, and especially because I think the last time I went there was around 2012, 2013 when I was very heavy. You can't do anything at Rapids. Your only thing that you can do is ride the lazy river. And you have to pay full price, and it's not cheap. I wanted to say at the time it was maybe like $40 or something, a lot of money for that day. But I wasn't going to not go because my kids really wanted to. And then we had my husband, his grandmother, and I believe his great-grandmother too at the time. They didn't even go in the lazy river, and they charged them full price. So that's the only reason why I take exception to Rapids, but not fat phobic. One more thing. I know it's off topic, but I saw on X this morning, Kybella posted it, that Simply Sarah died. Do y'all know who Simply Sarah is? She's the one that had these recipes. I believe they recreated one of Sarah's recipes, which was with bologna. I don't know. I've not really seen Sarah's video on that. How I found Sarah is I got caught up in watching once her making macaroni salad. So, macaroni salad that you eat when you're at a picnic? Well, she puts sweetened condensed milk. So the only other place I use sweetened condensed milk is at the holidays when I make hot cocoa. So sweetened condensed milk and sugar in macaroni, which is a carb. And then, adds the savory vegetables. So I don't understand. I'm almost tempted to make it, but I don't want to die, as I definitely can't eat sugar like that now. But yeah, rest in peace, Sarah. But I've said it once. I've said it a million times. It didn't have to be like this. It didn't. All right. So let's press play. Let's back to the subject at hand now that I've gone way off topic.
Honestly, I got so much amazing positive feedback in that last video where I was talking about starting Weight Watchers again, sharing my why, asking you guys if you want to see more of this content, and it was overwhelmingly very positive, and a lot of people want to see this content, and so many of you guys are also on Weight Watchers, so I'm so excited.
Again, for the 50 millionth time. You should add that.
To be doing this journey with a lot of you guys. So many of you said that you just picked back up Weight Watchers and we're going to do it together. So I'm just so excited and so thankful to have you guys here along on this journey. But I know not everyone likes this content, and I just wanted to say quickly, it's not going to be
So let me ask you, Alex Stans, because I know you're in my audience. Thank you. I appreciate every view. And I appreciate you guys here offering a different opinion. If you don't like this content, what do you watch her for? Like, what of her content do you like the most? Let me know in the comments.
Every video, you're so more than welcome to skip. But like I said, I vlog my life, and this
Thank you, Alex. Thank you for letting me know that I can skip a video of yours.
is a big part of my life right now and what I am focused on in my life. So without
Not your child.
further ado, let's go ahead and get into what I eat in a day. Hey you guys, good morning. Welcome back to a new vlog slash what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers. If you want to see more about why I'm doing Weight Watchers, what led me here, and see another what I eat in a day, I will link my intro video from a few videos back in my Weight Watchers playlist for more content from years ago. I've been on and off with Weight Watchers for so long, and I love their program because I can just not feel deprived. I can still eat a lot of yummy food.
Then why did you ever, pray tell, get off of it? What drove you to be 400 pounds to seek weight loss surgery for the first time? If Weight Watchers was so helpful, so satiating, so not being deprived. Look, well, I'll have to be deprived. It's what it is. You were plenty not deprived for years. So if it's so fantastic, how come you're back on it for the 50 millionth time, like the rest of us?
I do love food. I love to find like healthier, higher protein versions. And I feel like I have a lot of really great things that I enjoy eating on Weight Watchers. Let's go ahead and start with breakfast. It is 7:30 right now. I get 43 points per day. It's based off of like your weight and
Activity
how much
level.
you want to lose, your activity levels. So here's what my app looks like. So I already went ahead and tracked my breakfast. So I'm going to have my favorite Greek yogurt bagels. I make these for my husband and I every week. They are so good. So
So do you think that's what inspired her to go back on Weight Watchers? Remember a long time ago when she refound the recipe again, said she was getting flashbacks to her Weight Watchers days. Do you think that's what it really was?
you have to track is Greek yogurt. Oops, I went 1¼ cup. It's just 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt and all-purpose flour. The recipe I follow, I've showed this so much on my channel for the Greek yogurt bagels. It's from Skinny Taste. I will link the recipe that I follow. It's literally self-rising flour or flour with bacon.
Which she can't find because the reasons.
Soda
She doesn't know how to use the internet.
powder and Greek yogurt, some salt. Makes the most delicious dough for bagels. So my husband likes the Whole Foods cream cheese, but I am using the
Do you think he'll notice?
Philadelphia 1/3 less fat for
And who really likes the Whole Foods one, Alex? Let's be honest.
less points. That has 3 points for
Makes you feel like you're doing something, but you're not.
2 tablespoons. And here are the prepped bagels. And here's what they look like. They are so good. It's kind of like somewhere between a bagel and an English muffin and like a scone. They're so good. So I'm going to pop this in the toaster and put some cream cheese on it, 2 tablespoons.
Flagels, by the way.
And then I'm also going to have
Flat bagels.
some blueberries.
Sweetest batch.
The
$7 canister of blueberries, but I don't blame her because they're really good. The strawberries are very
That
good.
is my breakfast. And then I did crack this and took a sip already. I'm also going to have the mom fuel.
But wait a second. You cracked that, took a sip, and you didn't eat anything? Did you have to have a cheese stick before?
Have a 0 point Alani. No sugar in here, but gonna get the the energy flowing. All right, here's breakfast. My little bagel.
And a whole carton of blueberries.
It's so good. Highly recommend. And then I'm just gonna munch on blueberries.
Don't measure them
These
because
are
Weight
so
Watchers.
good.
Zero
Crispy
points.
and sweet. Okay, I just got to Walmart with my son, and we are gonna go in and look for Olay wellness wraps.
Olay,
they are
Olay,
such a
Olay,
Weight Watchers
Olay.
staple, and I have not been able to find them anywhere.
Why the fuck don't you get on that phone of yours and order them from Walmart? This way you're ensured that they have them instead of traipsing all the way to the grocery store. Or, I don't know, guys. I don't play that game anymore. Life's too short. And, I mean, I know she's doing this for content, but if I were in her shoes, I would really never step foot in a store. Not with a baby. I mean, germs.
Anywhere. They're not at my normal Walmart. I drove to a different Walmart. It says they're in stock on the app, and I want to use them for my lunch.
Order them.
So I have been currently using for like wraps the Mission Carb Balance, I believe. I'll confirm that. They have 2 points each, but the Olay ones have 1 point. So, you know, we want to get the best.
Make sure you can eat the most shit you can eat on your allotted 43 points, which is a lot.
Value for our points here. So I'm going to go into Walmart and look for the wraps. They should be in stock based on the app. So fingers crossed. I also may scan a few things. So, yeah, let's go.
Scan
go
a
to Walmart.
few
Walmart
things.
has a lot of great WW staples. It's also kind of fun to go to a new Walmart.
It is?
So let's go.
Sounds like fucking torture. But boy, we don't have any empty Walmarts in my neighborhood. Ever.
Naturally, while I'm here, I'm walking Anderson down the Halloween. Oh my God. I'm losing my mind, kiddo. The Easter stuff, because it's so colorful. He's like soaking it all in. Wow. One day you're going to be old enough to say, Mom, can I get this?
Oh, and you're going to love that. Trust me. Oh, she thinks that's so exciting. Wait till he throws a temper tantrum and, throws himself on the dirty floor. Then you're really going to want to order your groceries or have Yar watch him while you go shopping.
Walmart is so quiet. I kind of want to make this my new Walmart. All right, first I'm going to try to find the wraps because priorities. It says they're in aisle F15. All right, moment of truth. What do you think, Anderson? Are they going to be here, Bob? I see bread, lots of bread. Okay, I see wraps. Let's see.
A lot of empty shelves. That's Walmart.
All right. Yeah, these are the ones I normally have. Oh, these are them.
What's the zero?
Basil.
What's the zero one?
I use now, the carb balance from Mission. Oh, these I think these are 1.2.
Yeah, the zero.
Scan those. They have lots of them. All right, very exciting. So we've got the La Banderita carb counter.
She says like such a white person. La Banderita. Aren't you learning Spanish, Alex? You should have been.
Zero net carbs and then the Extreme Wellness carb-friendly wraps from Olay. They are both 60 calories, both 1 point. Actually, I think the macros are identical. Identical. So I guess we're going to go with which one is cheaper. Like they're literally the same. I'm also going to pick up this dip.
I'd honestly go. So I would buy both of them to see. Sometimes they don't hold up as well. Like there's nothing worse than trying to make a wrap and it rips apart.
It is 1 point for 2 tablespoons. I like to do this with little wraps. Also, I decided to try these just because I've never tried them and people love them. So I'm getting 2. Probably shouldn't, but I am. Of course, another staple. I also love to just like walk around and scan things. I love an ice cream sandwich. These only have 3.
So I'm living right now off of these Great Value sugar-free ice pops and then the fudge pops. Yum.
3 points.
I haven't tried the sandwiches.
These are a breakfast
too much
staple.
to chew.
They're just potato, 3 ounces for 0 points.
Southern style. They're not just potato, but okay. Maybe they are.
Frozen broccoli.
Chopping
broccoli.
broccoli
In the house. And it's going to go at dinner. And of course, I have to look at the baby clothes.
Of course.
This little sailboat outfit. Oh,
that's cute. But you won't put him in that, will you? That's considered dressing up.
So cute. All right, you guys, it's later. It's almost lunchtime. I'm actually going to try something new in this video. Cottage cheese chips to go with our lunch wrap. So I just saw...
I've seen the Parmesan ones. They sell them now too. Well, they've sold them for years, but Parmesan's actually a very high protein cheese. Not a bad cheese to eat.
Someone do this like just now when I had cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is definitely a WW staple. I like the light one from Good Culture, the low fat. It's delicious. It was from Shuggy.
Yeah, Good makes good ice pops too, which were on sale at Whole Foods last week because they're really expensive. I want to say they're like $7 lately, where you could get the Great Value ones at Walmart for like $2.
_addict.
But they're delicious.
Her Instagram. And she puts blobs on parchment paper and not too thin. She said you shouldn't see the parchment paper through the cottage cheese. And then you can put any seasoning that you like and bake it on 350 for 35 to 45 minutes. I am going to do some spicy ranch. I've never used this, so I hope it's good. So I'm kind of curious how these are going to come out. And we'll see it together. If not, I have...
You should put that seasoning on your chickpeas, you and your spicy.
Backup chips to go with our lunch, yeah. She's made like barbecue seasoned ones, all different kinds, so... Alright. Stand by. They're gonna get baked right now. Okay, time to...
I won't make that joke.
To assemble my little wrap for lunch. I love this wrap. I'm so excited to try these tortillas.
Hi, Brune.
Everyone loves these.
You see Brune. I think that's Brune. Yeah,
first
that's
I got
Brune.
my wrap. 1 point.
Keep touching it.
Now this is some leftover baked chicken from our dinner last night. So
chicken tenders.
Literally, I just cube chicken, season it really well, spritz of avocado oil and shake it in panko and bake it. And they're just like crispy little pieces of chicken. Hardly any panko, honestly. So I would call that another like point for the panko, as the chicken does not have points. Now I just heated that up in the microwave. So I'm going to go in now with a little bit of shredded
Reduced
cheese.
fat.
I'm going to just do a sprinkle for 2 points, about 1/8 of a cup. Cheddar, and then you can kind of do whatever sauces you like. I'm going to do a little bit of this buffalo for 1 point, about 1 tablespoon. And then I love this ranch. It's a Lower Point ranch. It's like a Greek yogurt dressing and dip. And I do about 2 tablespoons for 2 points. And we're going to
Don't measure it.
roll it up. Just have a little wrap to go.
I would
with
heat it
our
up.
chips. So here's the point breakdown for lunch. I marked 2 points for the panko. It might only need to be 1, but I always like to err on the side of caution. The chicken is 0, 1 point for the wrap, 2 points for the ranch dressing, 1 for
Wow, the buffalo sauce has a point? Damn.
the buffalo, 2 for the cheese, and the chips have 5 points. I measured out how much I used. It was 8.5 ounces.
What did they look like, though? I'm curious.
It didn't make like a crazy amount or anything, but
Were they crispy?
we'll see if they're like more filling than regular chips since they're made of cottage cheese. So we'll see. Tentatively, lunch is 13 points, but it's really all about if we end up liking those cottage cheese chips. So she said 35 to 45 minutes. They've been in here. Oh, they do spread out quite a bit. They've been in there for 35 minutes. And I was going to check.
They look done.
Before I leave them in any longer.
Yeah.
So let's see.
She just shut the oven, though.
I don't know if they're
Okay.
crunchy enough. I don't know. I don't think they are. I think they need
Let
they need a little more time. I'm going to do 10 more minutes.
Oh, she's going to burn them. I would say leave them out, let them cool. Maybe they'll crisp.
All right. We've got our chips.
Yeah, they're burnt. Nice.
They're not burnt, but like they weren't crispy
They're burnt.
until they reached this color. They spread out a lot, so they are a lot bigger than I thought they would be, so that's good. But let's go ahead and see how they taste. That's pretty good. Not bad. It's an interesting texture.
You're better off with the Parmesan. Like, Parmesan that you shred yourself or you get in shreds. I feel like I need to make that, don't I?
Look, it's kind of chewy but crunchy. That seasoning is good. Spicy ranch. I'm not like obsessed. Like I don't
You must be obsessed with your food. You must, because eating is life.
know if I'm gonna make them again, but in theory, it's a good idea. Like look how big they all flatten too. Yeah.
But seriously, though, if you're questioning, I would save the points, personally.
All right, checking in for afternoon snack time. So I am going to have something to fill me up a little bit until dinner. I'm going to
Should have saved those chips.
cut up an apple, and I'm going to have it with some of my little homemade peanut butter cookie dough mousse to dip it in. So I recently shared this on my Instagram. Make sure you go follow my health
We'll check it out. We'll see what it is.
Instagram where I post every single day Weight Watchers, weigh-ins, all that jazz. So this is insanely good. So this is basically this fluffy magical mousse here, and
Is there fluff in it?
it's just a few ingredients. Literally, if I just want something sweet, I take it out of the fridge, take a bite and put it back. It is so delicious. You're going to take 1 tub of zero sugar Cool Whip, a few tablespoons of this Nuts and More cookie dough protein peanut butter powder. This stuff is delicious. I'll link it. I buy it on Amazon. The ingredients are literally just peanut flour, cookie dough, spices, cane sugar, and sea salt. 4 grams of protein and 2
See, I get the PB2 or Fit PB, no sugar. Why I don't ever understand the concept of sugar and peanut butter anyways, because I was also a, like Smucker's, the one you have to stir, which is a pain in the ass. I haven't had regular peanut butter in forever though.
tablespoons. I've tried
It's
doing
too
this
hard
with
to
Greek
eat.
yogurt. I did not like the way it tasted. Maybe it's because I used
And I do get that zero sugar Cool Whip. It's actually really good. It's nice with my Jell-O at night. It's like a dessert.
like a plain non-fat Greek yogurt. Maybe I need to do it with like a vanilla Greek yogurt for more protein. I just didn't like it with the plain non-fat. So Cool Whip, a few tablespoons of this. Do a little bit and then see how much you want for flavor. And then a sprinkle of your favorite sugar-free pudding mix. I did cheesecake flavor. You don't need too much. Again,
Yeah, I have a recipe with Undri that is like that. You use not cottage cheese, cream cheese, which I have, the strawberry protein powder, which I have a sample of, and a sprinkle or a tablespoon of the cheesecake. Maybe I'll make that for breakfast. I haven't eaten yet today, but you know me. I try to push off eating, and besides, I'm not hungry, and I know you're not supposed to do that. I know, but leave it to me to not follow instructions.
you can do it to your preference level, and then I add in sugar-free chocolate chips. It's fluffy.
Now I need to get some Lily's.
Sweet.
So I also made overnight oats. I'd like to get the chocolate chips too.
The most delicious flavor. It's literally like peanut butter cookie dough mousse. So depending how much you do for each item, like in the mousse, you're gonna want to calculate it on your own. But you can have a few tablespoons. It's about a point per tablespoon, maybe even a little bit more than a tablespoon. I like to cut up my apple. And I'm just gonna have a little dollop here.
I love me an apple cutter.
Delish. This is also an awesome dessert. So I put about 3 tablespoons on there. That's gonna add up to about 3 points. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy my snack and I'll see you guys for dinner. Are you guys time to make dinner?
Hi, Anderson.
So, we're gonna make a lighter WW friendly version of lemon chicken pasta, like a creamy lemon sauce. And I got a new
Let's guess. Did she use cottage cheese? Did she put cottage cheese in it?
shape of Bonza, the gemelli. Look how pretty. I love a fun shaped pasta. I really do. Bonza is made of chickpeas. It's a great option.
I haven't tried that yet. Probably could this week if I cooked it real well, because I'm on soft.
Alternative.
Can eat soft foods now.
There's a lot of them though, like Barilla Protein.
Barilla.
There's other ones I think you can get online that are really low point, but I still have a decent amount of points left for the day. Some days I have points left over, but I am going to
these rollover points.
Make this.
So you youngins,
pasta.
I keep slipping. I'm sorry. You don't know the joy of cell phone minutes. There was a time where you only had so many minutes. And I think if you get prepaid cell phones, you still fall into that trap. But it was before the unlimited minutes and data plan. And that's the concept of rollover minutes, because if you didn't use your minutes, you could roll them over to the next month. I always use my minutes. Now I do not call me, text me. And I'm also old enough to remember when I had a Nokia back in the day. 25 cents a text message. Yeah, that adds up.
I usually make this with heavy cream, Parmesan. I usually go all out for this. Sure. So I'm gonna just make
So I'm into that. If you're gonna do it, do it. I don't know.
A few little swaps and see how it goes. So you shall see. I haven't made it since Weight Watchers. Oh, good. Our milk goes bad today, so we're gonna use some 1% milk.
I always, anybody else do this? I always smell the milk before I use it, because I've had it not be spoiled date yet, and it's no. And then I've also had a day or two past the spoil date and it still smells fine.
Instead of heavy cream, I have fresh lemons.
Oh, that's a good swap. Let's see. Lemon cream or heavy cream, lemons. Heavy cream, lemons.
Have not fresh garlic, jar garlic, as they say. I'm going to play around.
No shame in that game.
I'm going to use some Laughing Cow cheese.
Ooh, yum.
For the cheese. I know, it's crazy. But I do also have a little bit left of my grated parm. So I'm going to use that too. And then I'm just going to do it with chicken and broccoli, which are 0 points. So yeah, the biggest points is the sauce and the pasta.
Do they charge points for thighs? I'd much rather eat a chicken thigh.
But I'm going to try to make this
Charge
sauce
points.
as low point as I can.
Like you have to pay an extra bonus to Weight Watchers if you, use extra points.
All right, quick spray of avocado oil. Ugh. And then garlic and chicken.
Yeah, guys. Oh, this is hurting. I'm hurt. Ouch. Ouch. Am I the only one who cooks the garlic first, at least to season the pan? I don't know. I was always taught to do that. And I don't ever use spray. Ever. Like, I think I have some Pam. Why did I get it? I got it for some reason. So even if I bake or whatever, I always just grease it with butter. I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm fat. I do not do these substitutions.
And I cut into pieces. Got salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. And I'm going to let this cook all the way through, and then I'm going to set it aside. All right.
Hey, at least she heated up the pan, though, I think.
Chicken is all brown. Now I'm going to just saute a little garlic.
Yeah, there you go.
Here. Okay, I added in 2 Laughing Cow cheeses. I've never done it before. This is a full potential recipe flop. Okay, I'm going to add in lemon juice to kind of give some liquidity. Half of lemon of juice. Start to melt this cheese down. All right, I added the juice from the other lemon. Yara's playing with the Henderson. I'm adding in some
chicken
broth, 0 points, because you need to get a...
Oh, I made my own bone broth, man. Ooh, that was interesting. And what did I do with it last night? I made rice with it. And the kids were like, whoa, what'd you put in the rice? I said, bone broth. It's a little bit extra nutrients for you instead of water.
A little more liquid going here. Just trust the process. Half a cup now of Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
Melt it down. Okay, I just gave it a taste. Really good. All right, added in one more Laughing Cow cheese, and now just a splash of that milk.
I know it's scratch free, but that I don't like that sound.
And then
reminds me of very expensive pots and pans going to shit. That's why I don't like that sound. I know it's not, but
if it needs to be thicker later, I'll add pasta water, but I'm going to let this thicken up. Okay,
wait, usually you add pasta water to thin it, but
combined the sauce, pasta, and chicken. It's so good. And then I forgot to steam the broccoli, so I'm going to do that now and then add it all together. But this came out really, really good, and it's pretty low point. I'll put the breakdown on the screen for how much I'm going to have. All right, here's dinner, and then we're watching.
So if she gets 43 pounds, 43 points, what else does she eat? So, shoot, I forgot to calculate. Maybe I'll have to go back and do a quick calculation, see how many points she's got in.
Breaking Bad. I'm watching it for the first time, and yours watched it before. It's really good.
No, I've never seen it.
Dinner was delish. Honestly, really impressed with the light pasta sauce because it didn't taste that different from the typical version I do.
Okay.
I have a lot of points left today. I don't normally have this many left at the end of the day, but
see, she did. She was filming.
That's just how today went. All right, you guys, I'm popping in because I realized I never outroed this vlog. That was what I ate yesterday. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these videos, if you want to see weight updates and food and daily posts, just more WW/health content. Go ahead and make sure you follow my Instagram at @ahealthieralex, and I'll catch you guys in another video soon. Bye.
Let's take a peek and see if we see anything in her Insta. I don't think we are, though. We'll see. All right, here we go. Oh, she did post this. 3 comments. Hold on, let me just see this. We didn't take a look at this.
For anyone, this is so delicious. Peanut butter cookie dough mousse. Okay, It's insane. So first we have Zero Sugar Cool Whip.
All right. Well, we're not going to listen to her. You can just watch her. When I tell you, simply must try this. Whatever 253, you seem like you don't want to make any changes. You want everything to be the same. You don't need a sweet treat. This is a change you can make. You won't lose weight without making some drastic changes and depriving yourself. Sorry. It's hard, but you have to do it for you and your family. I agree. Shut up. What she said wasn't unkind at all. She's allowed to observe and have an opinion just like you do. Yes, but not in 2025's internet or 2020. Since 2020, nobody's allowed to have another opinion, for real. Do you even know Alexandra? She's wrote to the judge for early relief of her PDF file dad who raped her stepsis. Now, tell me she's a good person? I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. And I read that letter and it seemed like a 5-year-old wrote it. I didn't realize how uneducated she was. I mean, assuming it's true. Don't get me started, guys. I'm just going to go with it's true. Following the advice of a morbidly obese person who had 2 failed weight loss procedures is beyond ignorance. It's stupidity itself. Amen. She's been doing this for like 7 years now. It obviously doesn't work. No one needs a sweet treat. People like this have eaten enough sweet treats to sustain a lifetime. It's okay to tell yourself no and have some discipline. Like in that Dr. Now, the person worried about becoming malnourished or starving to death. You've eaten enough for the next 5 years. I mean, it's true. Whatever. I think they're just saying WW did not work for her in the past, as she did it not even a year before her WLS. It's for her son's sake that she shouldn't be having sweet treats. Kind of sets you off, though, too. So, I don't know. Kenmar. Who was this Kenmar? Hold on. Okay, I read this out of order then. It is so ignorant. You can lose weight and be on a diet and eat healthy and have sweet treats as well. If you completely deprive yourself from it, it's going to be worse. No, it's not. It's actually the more you deprive yourself and the more you don't open Pandora's box, the better it is. I can tell you because I've done broken the seal before. And then I've done not broken the seal and not breaking the seal, or waiting as long in the day to break the seal is the way to go. And then everybody's responding her, Alex can't. She failed before and will fail again. And if she doesn't fail, it means she's lied and secretly taking weight loss jabs or medications. And again, I'm not opposed. If she wants to do GLP-1s, mother goodness, go for it. You got the money. Okay, so Kenmar strikes back. Who gives a shit? It's not your life, and she could be doing it for 20 years. She can eat them her whole damn life. You're no one to say she shouldn't eat anymore. Damn. Worry about your own too beautiful to be hating on another woman. I think they're just saying WW did not work for her in the past, as she did it not even a year before her WLS. Okay. Sorry, I had read those out of order. They make more sense now. Oh, and here's the, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. We're like the opposite here, aren't we? I read all the back and forth of that. It's just a bunch of catfighting, honestly. Yum, a bowl of hydrogenated oil. What did they say? Shut up. I don't shut up. I grow up. Whenever I look at you, I throw up. Now, that was a throwback to elementary school because I think that's the last time I literally said to somebody, shut up. But maybe you guys could prove me wrong. Maybe I've said it in a video. I don't remember. I don't usually say that to people. All right. What did people say about this pizza? All right. Everybody likes the pizza dust. Pizza crust. And then there's only 3 comments here. Again, the sweet treat crew. You're going to have a much easier time if you really try to limit your carbs and sweet treats. You'd see insane results, but she wouldn't. Then she'd be in starvation mode. What is wrong with you? I don't know. You'd see insane results doing something like carnivore or at least animal-based. I'm sorry, but you can't eat carbs for most of your meals and expect something crazy. She doesn't want it. It's a pound a week. Make it a lifestyle change. It's okay to be uncomfortable and feel hungry sometimes, and deprive yourself of something sweet all of the time. Oh, I thought she was going to say shut up. Shelby, what's wrong with you? You usually tell people to shut up. Hi, I lost 105 pounds eating carbs. Advising any diet to someone with 0 medical degree is such a weird behavior. You should never deprive your body, ever. You should never force yourself to feel hungry. Your advice is horrible. Oh, goody. It's okay to keep your mouth shut. Hope this helps. It's been years since I used WW. Don't they recommend weighing your food? You said the word about a lot. Pull out your food scale and weigh the panko. Damn it. Yeah. No, I disagree 100%. So glad it's going well so far. I've been doing a calorie deficit just to try something different, but I'm debating switching to WW because I feel like it really steers you towards healthier choices sometimes. Healthy says who? Healthy using fucking low fat shit where they just add more sugar. You know, it's not, to me, give me a small portion of butter and whole oil any day. And whole milk, whole cream, whole products. Right from the farm, if possible. Please don't start dedicating all your content to this bullshit. So, here it is. What made you decide on WW over a GLP-1? I'm debating, and it just seems like a GLP-1 is just easier. But I almost feel guilty about it. You realize you can do WW and a GLP-1, right? As a matter of fact, with the GLP-1, it's not just free reign to eat whatever you want. Okay, you still have to diet and exercise. It just makes it easier, like your fucking weight loss surgery was supposed to. Okay, guys, well, that was it. She really didn't have that many comments in. She really doesn't have that many views in. 2,200 now. You know, she's, I don't know. I don't care. I'm not her. I don't have her life. I'm just calling it like I see it, guys. And you're going to get snark here. If you're here, you're going to get snark. I've lived a life. I've lived a lot. I've had kids. I've been obese. I've been down the fucking WW train more times than I care to mention. And I know better. Okay? At the end of the day, you have to deprive yourself. Yes, your body needs to be deprived. Okay? Look up the people who do the intermittent fasting. It's good for your body to not constantly be processing food. Okay? There's just a lot to it. You know, we all have to do what we're comfortable with. But for me, eating that fake junk from WW or that WW steers you to because they're less points, to me makes me more hungry. But that's just me, and I'm a WW failure for many years. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by and keeping stopping by and stopping by more and liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. Also, by the way, my blog is posted below. I see some of you have already subbed. Thank you so much. Let's make my vlogs go, if you don't mind, about my weight loss surgery. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye.